Hi guys, it's John McGee here from Avient Specialty Inks, and I'm here with Oscar Renteria, who is our product manager for several of the brands that Avient makes, but he's also the admin for our IMS 3.0 calculator. And he has developed a new tool to calculate how much ink you would need to make per separation for a long job. Now, we've had a tool in the past that did something roughly to that effect, but nothing's ever been as exact as this. And so Oscar is going to show us this new feature that's in the updated version of the IMS software. You want to make sure at the top of your software it reads 2.2.6.0. All you need to do to get this additional feature is to log out and log back in. Just confirm that you have 2.2.6.0. And Oscar is going to take it away and show us how to use this tool.
Thank you, John. Yes, so I will show you an example that we will use today. So here we have a multicolor design. So it's very hard to calculate how much ink we needed for each of these layers. And then here we have the separation file. So we have here, for instance, the black layer, and then we have the green, the gold, the white, and then all the other layers. So this new tool, this new functionality will help us to obtain how much ink we need for this layer, depending of the different factors as the number of printings, area, of course, and the mesh count.
So it sees the solid area and the halftones, correct?
Yes, that is correct. It will calculate both the solids and the halftones.
Awesome.
Let's go to IMS. So we have here IMS. I will select the blue. For instance, we have blue in the design. So let's select the 285. And then we have to go to this tool, the calculator. We open here, and then we enter the number of prints. So let's select, for instance, 1,000 prints and the total area. So let's select, for instance, A by 4. And let's pick a mesh count. So for this example, let's select the 110. So let's select search the file. So here we have the layer for the bloom. So it will
So in
start
Photoshop,
reading.
you would export each of your layers as a JPEG and then save those to a file and load those from the file up into the calculator.
That is correct. Yes. The process takes a few seconds to calculate the total area. So for in this case, the total area for the blue is 53.81%. So we close here, we click in calculate and click in this button, and then this quantity will transfer to the blending tool. So now we have the formula for the ink that we require for that particular layer.
Can we do another layer real quick? Because I want to point out another feature I saw in there.
So let's select the red. So we have the red. We go to calculate. We enter the number of prints.
And then what I thought was interesting is step number 5, the percentage of flood. That's the ends of our ink. So we're accounting for enough ink to lubricate the squeegee and not run dry on those last prints, correct?
That is correct. The default is 5%, but depending on the operations, you can adjust it, I know, increasing or decreasing it. So we select the file. So this is the red, and we have here the file for scarlet. So we select the separation. It will take a few seconds, as I said before.
There it is.
So it's 16.23%. We click calculate and then click here, and this quantity will transfer to the blending tool. So this is how it works.
Oscar, congratulations, man. I mean, there can't be a more accurate ink calculation tool out there. I've never seen anything that counted for everything. It's just you usually kind of put in your area that you guess you're going to use and how many prints you think you're going to print. I mean, this is very exact, taking into consideration the mesh count, giving options to change your weights into grams. This is impressive. Great job, buddy.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, the previous version contains a calculator, but this one really count the number of dots that you will print, so it's more accurate.
Fantastic. So just making sure everybody understands, to see this tool in your IMS, make sure that you log out and log back in, and along the top of the screen there in the blue, you want to see 2.2.6.0. If you guys have any questions, hit us up at askspecialtyinks@avient.com, and we can help you through the calculator, but it seems like it's pretty pretty self-explanatory, easy to follow. I think the biggest thing that customers need to understand is that once you're in Photoshop and you're outputting your separations, output a set in JPEG form, save those to a file so you can load them up to the ink calculation tool. And it looks pretty simple beyond that.
Yes, it is. Thank you, John.
Thanks, Oscar. Let
Thank
us know
you.
if you guys have any questions.